Friends, today we are going to talk about the drug nomenclature, how we give a name to a drug, how the drugs can have various names. In this video we are going to take a look on the drug nomenclature. First of all, I want to ask you, if you go to the market to buy a paracetamol, you ask to the chemist shop and say, give me a paracetamol strip or a tablet. You never ask for that particular name, you never show them these structures. The reason behind that, it is the structure of paracetamol. The chemist is known to that structure, but the common man is not aware about the structure, about the chemical formula. So first of all, this is the structure of paracetamol. It's very easy to take a drug, to take a paracetamol with water, but the structure is the IUPAC name N,4-hydroxyphenyl acetamide, or it can be known as para-aminophenol. You are thinking that it is the structure of paracetamol, how difficult it is, how difficult to remember the IUPAC name. So the answer is that the common man, or we all, we do not have any need to remember these structure or these name. These for the specific people who are doing their work in the new drugs discoveries or structure activity relationship. So this is for them. I give an example. You go to the market and you ask for paracetamol, or you ask for the brand name that is named as Crocin, Dolo, Calpol or Paracet. All these three things means a same drug, that is paracetamol. So we are having the three types of names, or including the structures. First is the structure that is named as 4-hydroxyphenyl acetamide, that is the IUPAC name, that is the first name. Second name is paracetamol, that is the salt, and third name is Crocin, Dolo, Calpol or Paracet. You know it by their brand names. So when we come to the drug nomenclature, you have see the three types of names. First is the IUPAC name, you see that. Second, you see the common salt name, and the third, you see that the brand names. So first, in the drug nomenclature, there is a chemical name. We are aware of it now, that is para-aminophenol or N,4-hydroxyphenyl acetamide. It can be named accordingly to the chemistry rules, IUPAC names, how it is named, the numbering is done in this way. So chemical name. Chemical name is not used by the common people when they go to the chemist shop or any pharmacy. They don't use this name. They don't use any structure for getting their medicines. So first one is the name given according to the chemical composition. It is for the international market. That one thing remains the common is the formula. That the paracetamol formula remains the same to the whole world. That is this one. Next is not used by common people. This is used by the specialist scientist, pharmacist, and which belongs to the medicinal, chemistry or any other which are preparing for the structure activity relationship. By changing the structure, we are trying to make some new drugs. These structures are remembered by those. Now the software are available. We don't have to remember all the structures or the different medicines or drugs. So now the softwares are available. So not used by common name. Sometimes codes are also given when they are in their preparation phase, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. The codes are given instead of the chemical name. For example, you see that it looks like your automobile number R051788. That means a drug Flumazil. It is given in the earlier phase or the discovery phases of the drug. The codes are given. It can be decided by the persons who are working on that drug. Second is the non-proprietary name or generic name. You have listened about the generic medicines and the branded medicines. The generic, when you know the salt, and the salt must be present in the official compendia of the country. For example, India is having Indian pharmacopoeia. Similarly, US is having US, Japan is having Japanese pharmacopoeia, Chinese is having Chinese. So the salt name must be present in these official ones. in India it is if the drug present in Indian pharmacopoeia, that it is with the generic one and it can be sold out with the salt name, is the paracetamol, that is sold out in the government hospitals or government dispensaries with the name paracetamol. No brand name is there, Crocin, Indolo, Calpol, Paracet, only the salt name is written, that is paracetamol. And the name given, how the paracetamol or any other name is given, it can be based on the different names, that is USAN, US adopted names. You have quite confused sometimes in epinephrine, non-epinephrine, adaline, non-adaline. All these words are having the same meaning, same neurotransmitters, but why they are different? Why lignocaine and lidocaine is different? So these are based on the adopted names. For example, US have different adopted names. For example, epinephrine and non-adaline, that is by the USAN, United States adopted name, where the British approved name BAN, that call epinephrine as adaline and norepinephrine as noradaline. So this is the confusion that are produced by the different adopted names by the different countries and their regulations. So USAN and BAN, similarly India is having also an official regulatories that adopted their names. Next we come to the proprietary or branded name. It can be decided by the companies. It totally depends on the company how they decide their brand name, because the brand name is going to give them a brand value. So similarly, if you don't ask for paracetamol, you are going to ask for a Crocin, a Calpol, a Dolo and Paracet, or many other brand names are come by the different companies. So that they are the brand names. It is the salt name that we know as an generic one, that is present in the official pharmacopoeia. So this is the one how we. Now a common drug, aspirin, used in controlling hypertension as well as in the as an analgesic drug. So aspirin, the people who are having the hypertension problem take it by the name Ecosprin, where the person suffering from the headache take it by the name Disprin. The quantity is different, it is having a quite large quantity than Disprin, but the salt is same, aspirin, that is acetyl salicylic acid. It is the chemical name or the IUPAC name of aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid. So in these three ways we give names to the drugs. First it starts with a structure, then the IUPAC name, that is comes under the chemical name. Second, paracetamol, the salt name, that is written on the strip in the small letters, is named in the official pharmacopoeia of that country. Indian pharmacopoeia, US pharmacopoeia, British pharmacopoeia, that is having all countries have there. And then come to the name, how these names are given. These names can be, all countries have their all regulation. US having that USAN, United States approved names, British are having British approved names. So these are the regulatory authorities, US adopted names and British approved names. Adaline, non-adaline, epinephrine, non-epinephrine, lidocaine, lignocaine, these all are different due to that regulatory USAN and BAN. Now the generic name Crocin, Dolo, Calpol, these can be decided by the company, so these can vary a lot. So these are the chemical names or the generic or brand names. I hope you like the video. For your support you can press the subscribe button. Thank you so much and all the best.